When you look at the just completed draft, you've had some time to digest it, shall we say. What do you think?
You know, I think I'm really excited about it. I mean, a lot of the things we were able to do through this draft really matched up with some of the needs our football team needed. These guys got to come in and they got to buy into our culture, work, become a really good team member and put the team before themselves and learn how to be professional football players. So there's a lot of work to be done, but I really feel that all these guys that we selected, and history will say that not all of them are going to make it, but I feel all these guys have an opportunity to be really good players if they buy into it, and that's exciting. I think they can become valuable members of our team one way or another, and I do think that they're good culture guys that will fit in, so I'm excited about that.
I thought it was interesting when you said over the past couple days, no, you don't draft for need, but subconsciously it may enter into the equation. Could you talk about that a little bit?
We put our scouts out into the world, so to speak, to go to these schools and start to look at players. We're specifically scouting for the Green Bay Packers, not the National Football League. So when they put grades on players, they're grading them for us, not necessarily for the National Football League. So I think sometimes they're very well aware of our team. We study our team a lot. We talk about our team, where it's at, where we need to get better, where we need to get stronger. When you're specifically scouting for the Green Bay Packers, I think sometimes those needs are baked in there because you're comparing players that are out there, whether it's in the free agency market or whether it's in the college draft, to how they'll fit with the Green Bay Packers. And if you have certain needs or maybe places where you need to get stronger, I think it just kind of gets baked in there a little bit to how you build your board. Over my time, I've seen that match up a little bit, and it certainly did.
Brian, in the 21 draft, 5 quarterbacks were taken in the first 15 players. 4 of those quarterbacks have already been traded for a day 3 pick. Nothing against day 3 picks,
right,
but they're not the top rung, okay? Why has Jordan been able to succeed when so many people at that position don't?
That's a great question, and you know better than anybody how hard it is to play that position in the National Football League. The amount of processing and things that happen pre-snap and then everything that happens post-snap, there's just a lot that goes into it. We've had great fortune to be able to sit him for 3 years and allow him to grow into that spot, but you have to give him a lot of credit, the work that he's put in. And then when the opportunity came, not only was he ready and he seized it, but even through the adversity, he didn't let it bury him. He came out of it the other side. And that's a credit to who he is and how hard he works and what, quite frankly, the team around him and how they believe in him. So again, it's an inexact science, this thing, the draft, and when you're picking players, it's a lot for a quarterback. It's a lot put on his plate. And to see kind of Jordan where he is right now, and there's going to be new challenges, and there's going to be more put on his plate as he goes forward. But certainly what he's done so far since he's been here gives us a lot of confidence that he's going to be able to tackle those challenges.
Last thing for you, the biggest challenge facing the 2024 Packers.
Yeah, handling success. I'd like to think that the way last year ended was positive. It didn't finish exactly how we wanted it to, but there's going to be new challenges moving forward, and some of that will be handling the success and staying together as a team. So tough to predict what's going to come at you, whether it's injuries, different things from inside your building. But these guys sticking together through the ups and the downs is usually the challenges that you have to get through to have a successful season.